What's up, ladies? There's a few things I want to share that I don't want to wait and I don't want to message. It's just too complicated to do that. So a few different things. First of all, we had 240 kids this weekend, which is insane. And I think along with that, something that I recognize, even though I wasn't really involved at all on the Life Kids side, I think I left this weekend feeling like our people are feeling stretched, and we always want to value our people, our volunteers, and help them to see what they're a part of. And so I'm really thankful that Ryan did huddles this weekend to just remind people and let people know that what they do matters. But the other thing that it just helped me to understand is that it is critical that we add volunteers to our teams, because I'm thinking even in rooms where we have a solid team of leaders, how they felt 6 months ago serving versus now is like, oh crap, we have so many more kids, we need more help. And I don't want volunteers to come in and just feel like this is a burden. I want it to be a joy. And I think as we add volunteers and they have the support and feel supported, then they'll have that experience. So one thing that I want you guys to do by tomorrow and send tomorrow on the GroupMe text is to evaluate your specific experience. You have been there the last few weeks. You know what rooms need more people and what rooms don't have consistent volunteers. So on your own, get with Jacqueline as well to figure this out. I want you to give me a list of all of your rooms and how many new leaders you need in those specific areas. We want to go into this sort of recruitment phase with our teams with very clear expectations of how many people we want in those rooms. We don't honestly just want to add 5 new people to every experience, because we don't need 5 people at Connected to 6:30. That's actually a solid team. But we may need 3 people in Starry Night at the 10 o'clock. We may need 2 people in Under the Sea at the 11:30. We need those specific numbers so that going into this weekend, we can give a clear expectation and goal for each of our experience times. So get with Jacqueline, really think about it, pray about it, just be thinking of where you saw specific needs, and then send that by tomorrow on the GroupMe so that we can then plan for huddles this weekend, and even just having something visual so that all of our teams can see where the needs are and where they should be inviting people to serve. Okay, second thing is, the reality is we are stretched as a team. There's no question. And this weekend specifically was tough in the evenings in the evening experiences, because we went in not having a solid schedule necessarily. We had a bunch of call outs. Jacqueline worked like feverishly just to get those things filled. And first of all, we don't want to go into a weekend like that. But second of all, when we have last minute changes, this is what I would tell you guys as leaders. That is for you to worry about and not the team to worry about. So Ryan, was obviously in Life Kids all weekend, and he saw some things that he shared with me that I totally see, and it's an area where I need to correct myself on, and then I want to share with you guys that we need to lead better in this area. So when we go into a weekend or into a particular experience where we have a bunch of last minute call outs, I would suggest that you guys be early to your experience, even earlier to your experience time, so that you can work out the schedule and be ready for all of your leaders who are coming to huddle on time. We don't want to stress them out with, oh my gosh, we're short or whatever. We want to be able to say, hey, thank you guys for being here. We've got some changes today, but who cares? Because we get the opportunity to lead kids to become fully devoted followers of Christ. Now, I will tell you that I am guilty of that. So I need to check myself that I don't want to pass on that negativity, or I'm so sorry that that you have to go into this room. I don't want to pass that on to our leaders, and I don't want you to pass that on to our leaders. We need to get ourselves worked out and, our schedule straightened out before we even step into huddle, so that we're going to lead strong, because the tone that we set with them is the tone that's going to be carried through the rest of the experience. So if we're setting the tone that, oh man, I'm so sorry, tonight kind of sucks, then that's what they're going to be feeling. But lots of these people are coming excited to serve, you know, and not even thinking about those things. So we don't want to put that negative attitude in their minds. We want to start it off strong. So just be mindful of that. Again, I am guilty. So I have led you guys potentially to a place where that's okay, and I don't want to do that. So I am checking myself. I just kicked my own butt, and so just want to set the tone that going forward, be ready for your experience, and be positive and encouraging with your teams. We don't want to distract them at all. So, third thing is Ryan did huddles all weekend, and I would love to hear your feedback. What was good? What wasn't good? How do you think the team received what he was sharing? I'd love to hear it. I thought it was valuable, but if we want to do that in the future, I want to be able to give him some really helpful feedback to what worked well and what didn't work well. So don't hesitate, and you can put all this stuff on GroupMe so that we can all see it. But I'm excited because as we grow, well, first of all, we're just going to continue to grow, and we are going into at the movie season. But the reality is we need to get our team ready. And so the things that I talked about in this video will go a long way to strengthening our team and just getting ready for this next season as we enter at the movies. So thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Keep praying for your teams. I'm praying for you guys and trusting that God is honestly just getting started. All right. Thank you so much and have a wonderful afternoon.